Oh, hi, Rich Keeble here, and welcome back to my channel. So, how do you get in my cupboard? Full disclosure, I did put the camera in the cupboard just now, in case anyone's confused about that. That's the magic of television. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Everyone says that and that it helps the channel, etc. But it really does. I don't currently make any money from these videos, so your help is much appreciated. And if nothing else, it helps demonstrate to my wife that making these videos isn't a complete waste of time. So having subscribed, I'll just double check. Have you caught up with season 2 of Good Omens yet? Good. That's a relief. So I've just got in. I've just done a park run down at Nonsuch Park, and yeah, I had to, I absolutely struggled. I had to walk twice. So just wanted to talk about that a little bit, about my Parkrun fail. Now, first of all, I'll just caveat this by saying that I'm comparing this to myself, okay? Running 5K at all is an achievement, and, you know, I'm disappointed with my parkrun time. That time may be better than your own parkrun time, but, you know, you shouldn't compare yourself to other people. I don't compare myself to people who can run a parkrun in 15 minutes. I compare myself to my own kind of average parkrun PBs in the low 20s and my current overall PB of 19 minutes 51. So if you saw my last video that I posted yesterday, I will have made loads of excuses about not running very much because I've been working. I've been filming in Bristol, and even though I didn't really go into detail in the last video, I was sort of using the treadmill in a hotel. I did do a couple of nice runs around Bristol, but, you know, doing that, getting back, sort of childcare, sort of trying to help my wife work. We had a wife, my wife's friend stayed with us for a few days with her son. You know, various reasons I've sort of let my running really drop off. So I'm just gonna have a look on my Strava now, just on my phone. So you can see there that I've just run 35K for the week. So that's literally having just done a 15-ish K today. So I ran 5K to the park run, did the park run, and then similar back. So you'll see that, yeah, I've been ramping up, but I did really drop down. So the last sort of big week, I did 50K in the week of the 12th of June. And around that time, I was sort of up and down, you know, but, you know, consistent-ish for someone like me who isn't currently training for anything and can be difficult to get out the door. But you can see after that 50K, it then, you know, I did 32 and then dropped down to 20 and then nothing. And then just 10K. So that was kind of my time off period. And I've just been kind of gradually creeping it up. So today is a big week. But you'll see there that that's 6 weeks where I haven't been running consistently. And that clearly makes a big difference. So if I now look at my activities for today, so yeah, if I look at today's park run, you see I've got a moving time there of 25:50. At the time of filming this, I don't know what my official time is, but that will appear on the screen now. I might even put a sound effect on. Yeah. But yeah, you'll see that 25:50, that is, what is it, like 4 minutes slower than I did it a few weeks ago. So the last park runs I did 2 in a row, which I mentioned in the last video. Yeah, about 21.5 minutes, I think. So I arranged to meet my friend Ben Church there today. Firstly, my first mistake is I left a little bit too late, so I had a bit of a rush to get there. So I was kind of running at a pace that kind of would be a aerobic kind of warm-up pace on a normal day. What did I do? Let's get it up. There it is. So yeah, I ran it about half an hour from home to start line at a pace of about 5:37 per kilometre. Now, normally that would be quite low heart rate for me, but you'll see here that, yeah, my average heart rate was over 170. I'm clicking on this, it's not doing anything. But yeah, you see I did get up to sort of 180 in the last couple of kilometers. So I turned up. So I had my vest on with water just so I could drink out the bladder, and then turn up the park run, dump the vest with the bags, and then just run with my phone on me with a belt, and then pick the vest up afterwards. So I kind of got there, dumped the vest, found Ben at the start line. Seconds later, we were off. So I was kind of already a bit tired. And then we did the park run and we set off. So last time we were running at a pace of, what was it, 4:15 per kilometre, me and Ben. So Ben, you know, is far fitter than I am. And he sort of paced me at that last park run I did at Nonsuch, and really helped motivate me through to get like, what was it, 21 and a bit. Today he was like, oh, you know, what we're going to run at? And I was just like, oh, we'll see what we are. So I set off at sort of, you can see here, the first kilometre was 4.5 minutes. But then the second one, it really dropped off. And you'll see there, the kilometres 3 and 4 were a lot slower. And look at my heart rate there. Look, in the 190. And in the 180s. So what actually happened for the first time in ages, so we ran 2K, and I said to him, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to stop. And of course, he's lovely and polite, and he was just like, oh, you got an injury? I was just like, no, my heart rate's through the roof. Because I have my heart rate on zone, on the Garmin, and I could see that I was kind of in zone 5, which for me is kind of in the 180s, and you know, is not something I'm going to be maintaining for long if I'm struggling at that pace. So yes, you can see that I stopped after 2 kilometers, and then I also stopped for a little rest after 3 as well. You can see that's on a little bit of elevation there. But yeah, look at my heart rate. It's sort of pushing 180 for loads of that. Sorry, that's my cadence I'm looking at. Yes, the heart rate is far higher. That makes more sense. Yes, so you'll see that, yeah, I mean, look, over 190, nearly 195 there at 2 kilometers. So no wonder I felt like I needed to sit down. Sit down? I'd have loved to sat down, to be honest. Not really, it was very, very muddy. Yeah, so I'm sort of in the 190s, mid 190s, and I just knew that I had to stop, get my heart rate down. It did drop a bit there and then jogged on a bit, and then I had to stop again, and then it was just, you know, I'm still back up in the 180s, and then by the end of it, as you can see there, my maximum was 199. So I spent, according to Strava, I spent 91% in zone 4, which is threshold, and then yeah, I was sort of into my zone 5 paces. I don't know if you ever look at this stuff, pace zones. So yeah, I was at tempo and threshold for quite a lot of it. VO2 max. So yeah, there we go. Average heart rate 189. So yeah, to have a heart rate that high with a time over 25 minutes is quite something for me. So yeah, there you go. I think that just goes to show you lose it really quickly. So yeah, 6 weeks of inconsistency. I need to get back on it. But yeah, I've built up now. So that's 35 kilometers for the week. Yeah, I'll take a couple of days off, I think. Today was a pretty heavy workout, really. You know, so a long run, nearly 10-mile run with a 25-minute effort in the middle. You know, quality session, just let the body absorb that, and yeah, see if I can maybe build up to 50k next week. Don't know, we'll see. 25 minutes for a park run is very acceptable time, but you know, for someone who's stating that he wants to get back below 20 minutes this year, you know, we're far off that. But let's see how long it takes me to get back into that sort of shape. Okay, great. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to watch Good Omen Series 2, and I'll see you soon.